How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battle. It is time for the Tinkaton team. Feel free to use it using the code in the top right corner of your screen. Today we've got a battle versus Alto from the Discord server. Go ahead and join the Discord server. There's a link in the description. It's the best place to go for Pokemon battles right now, especially in Scarlet and Violet. Let me know who you think is going to win based on the teams you see on screen right now. Probably Alto, because my team's just died. And please like and subscribe for double daily videos. With that being said, let's jump into the game. And the battle begins, so Alto's going to lead off with its Iron Valiant, leading off with a super offensive Pokemon right off the bat. And we're also leading with double Silver Shinies, which is really cool. So what we're going to do is we threaten this thing out big time. So I'm just going to go straight for the Brave Bird. Brave Bird will hit everything on their team pretty well. Actually, I think we should go for a U-turn, really. They go for a Thunderbolt. That's going to hurt. Wow, that hurt a lot. That hurt a lot. I was not expecting a Thunderbolt. I thought this thing was physical. I thought this thing was like an offensive, you know, really offensive Pokemon, like physically offensive. Like, wow, that did a lot of damage, but Tinkaton's going to take care of it. Corviknight is now fodder. So we've got a nice and shiny Tinkaton with the bronze hammer, which is amazing. I see no reason not to go for a Gigaton hammer right now, to be honest with you. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and we'll just get some damage off on something. They're probably staying right and attack us. Can we just appreciate how Tinkaton's hammer literally covers up the entirety of the opponent's party slot? Like, you can't see the Iron Valiant at all. They're going to withdraw their Iron Valiant, and they're going to go into probably Goldengo, I would say, or the Annihilate. They go into 24k, which is, of course, the Goldengo. So Goldengo comes in. We're going to go for a nice and powerful Gigaton hammer. Does a solid little chunk of damage to it, to be fair. As now I'm going to go for a knockoff and just, you know, knock this thing off a bit. Get some, you know, shenanigans going on with it. They're going to go for a Shadow Ball, which is, of course, going to do a decent chunk of damage to us. No, we ate that up like it was nothing. Thank you, Assault Vest. I appreciate that. Let's get a knockoff off and KO this Goldengo. Perfect. Don't mess with Tinkaton. It is time for Tinkaton's return. You know what I mean. Tinkaton is powerful, all right? It's got some power behind it. Have you not seen this hammer? In comes the Garchomp. This thing threatens us out. I know we're a fairy type, but we're also a part steel type. So Garchomp comes in. We can't see it anymore. Corviknight is obviously the best switch here that I can think of. If it's choice locked into Earthquake, we might be able to get a Roost off, which would be great. But I have a feeling that it's not. So hopefully we can do something with our Corviknight. There we go. Going to withdraw our Tinkaton. We'll save it for later. It can do stuff against the Iron Valiant, that's for sure. We're going to go into Dame Silvera, the Corviknight. Hopefully we get an Earthquake here, because that'll be nice. They go for a Stealth Rocks, which is absolutely fine. Stealth Rocks is, of course, going to do great numbers to our team, and Corviknight is our only option for defogging. So we're going to have to go for the defog right now. They probably either switch out or they attack us. We outspeed for some reason. I'm guessing it's a bulky chomp, which would make sense, or they got Dragon Tail, one of the two, as they go for the Dragon Tail, which, fair enough. Dragon Tail doesn't KO us, which is lucky, and we're going to get some nice Rocky Helmet damage off on the Garchomp. So now that we know it's a bulky set, we can act accordingly, and I'm thinking, provided, yes, that's a good switch. No, it's not actually. It's not a very good switch. That's not a good switch at all. We're going to go into Boomingo, because they're probably going to set up a Stealth Rocks here, which would make sense. So we'll go into Noivern real quick. They go for the EQ, just going straight for the KO on the CERULEDGE, which makes sense. As we are in a decent position now. So what we can do now is we can go straight for the Draco if we want to. We could Terrestrialize Flying if we want to. I'm going to guess that they have Dragon Tail, Earthquake, Stealth Rocks, and maybe Swords Dance. Swords Dance would be a good one, I would guess. Probably going to see a switch into the Iron Valiant right now. So I'm going to go straight for a Hurricane. We are Choice Specs. It should hurt a lot. So they do switch out. Are they going to go into the Iron Valiant to take a Draco Meteor? They do go into the Iron Valiant to take a Draco Meteor. And they're not going to knife this next move that we go for, provided we hit. Which we don't. We don't hit it. Now, I'm a betting man. I'm thinking we could use this to our... Let's Terrestrialize Hurricane right now. Let's Terrestrialize into pure Flying type. That way, if we do miss the Hurricane, the Moonblast won't KO us at least. Which is what we're after, really. There we go. Going to Terrestrialize our Noivern. into a nice and powerful flying type, and we should outspeed because Noivern is incredibly fast. But I have a feeling Iron Valiant might have 1 point over it, which is why I'm kind of, you know, I'm leaning towards the flying thing. So we do hit the Hurricane, which is amazing. Nice and Terrestrialized boosted. That's going to destroy the Iron Valiant. No problems there. As down it goes, we do outspeed. That's great to know. I'm still getting to terms with the speed tiers of all these new mons, and you know what? Even in BDSP, I wasn't up to smack with the, you know, the what do you call them? The speed tiers. So in comes Iron Bundle, which is shiny, which is awesome. We're gonna sack off our Dame Silvera right now because we don't actually need it anymore. Really, because the Garchomp isn't that much of a threat to us. The only thing we need it for is the Annihilate and sacking this off. So we'll go into Corviknight, sack it off. They go for a flip turn, which is absolutely amazing. That's going to get some Rocky Helmet damage off on the nice and powerful Iron Bundle over there. And now we get to initiative on whatever they decide to go into. So what are they going to go into, though? Are they going to go into the Annihilate? I don't think they will, because that just gives us a free switch into our Noivern where we can Terra Flying it, which would be great. Absolutely great if we could do that. But they probably, yeah, I was going to say, they probably just go into Garchomp right now, which would make sense. So we can just go back into our Noivern if we want to. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Go into Noivern. They don't know we're specs necessarily. So we'll go into Noivern real quick, and we'll just go straight for a, not a Hurricane, we'll go for a Draco Meteor. Draco Meteor is obviously more likely to hit, and therefore is a better move to go for. They haven't really got anything on the team that wants to take a Draco Meteor to the face, so they probably just let the Garchomp go down right now. They are going to withdraw the Garchomp. What are they going to go into to take a Draco Meteor, though? That's the real question. They go into Annihilate. Okay, Annihilate's a good one, because obviously it's going to get that nice and powerful Rage Fist boost from the Draco Meteor, which doesn't do that much damage either, which is shocking, to be honest with you. So what we're going to do now is we are fully expecting a Rage Fist to the face right now. I'm going to go into Magic over here. The reason I'm going into Magic is because I don't really see us needing it for the rest of their team. Magic, the Toedscruel, is one of them Pokemon where it's really situational. It's quite fast, it's got decent special attack. They actually go for a Rest, which is interesting, so Rest is fine. Are they going to be Resto Chesto with bulk up and stuff? I wonder indeed, I really wonder. Yes, they are Chesto, so they're Resto Chesto, which is fine. That's the set I typically see on Showdown and stuff. We are going to go straight for which one's more powerful, Energy Ball. They both have a chance to go for I think Energy Ball is the best one to go for here, so we'll just go ahead and do that. They're going to Terrestrialize. What are they going to Terrestrialize into, though? Are they going to go into a Steel type? If they do... Water! They went into a Water type! And we went for Energy Ball! This works out really nicely for us as we go for the Energy Ball right now. That's going to do a lot of damage to the Annihilate. It does significant damage. Lowers their special defense as well, which is great. Which is unfortunately going to boost their Defiant as they go for a bulk up now. Which means that the next Energy Ball we go for will take it out, which is amazing. So this Annihilate has not worked out as well as the last one. we don't need a crit for this one. We'll just go for an Energy Ball and take it out. As down goes the Annihilate. That's powerful right there. Toedscruel actually came through for us, which is amazing. So Annihilate goes down, and we've now got a Dragonite, a Garchomp, and an Iron Bundle to deal with. All of which Toedscruel isn't going to be particularly helpful with. It'll be good against the Garchomp, but that's about it. So this thing's going to go for a Freeze Dry. That's 100% certain. We don't really need Gastrodon for anything, so I'm going to go ahead and sack Gastrodon. There's always the chance to go for a Hydro Pump as well, which could activate our Storm Drain, which would be great, but I really don't think we need to worry about that. We'll just go into Gastrodon, and we'll just let it go down. They go for an Ice Beam, which isn't going to do nearly as much damage as Freeze Dry would have, and they get the Freeze. Are you kidding me right now? They get the Freeze. Are you actually kidding me right now? They got the Freeze. They got the Freeze. I bet if they went for Freeze Dry, they wouldn't have got the Freeze. I bet that's what it is. I bet that's why they've got Ice Beam, because higher chance of freezing. Anyway, they're going to withdraw their Iron Bundle now. Their Iron Bundle. And they're going to go into their Dragonite. And I know why they're going into the Dragonite. It's because they want to get that nice and powerful Dragon Dance off. We are frozen, unfortunately. Still. Which is a real shame. We don't have Ice Beam on this particular Gastrodon. So, I'm wondering what to do here. Gotta think. Gotta think about it. We have to go Toedscruel. We go Toedscruel. They're going to go ahead and go for a Dragon Dance. I know that for a fact. They have to go for a Dragon Dance, right? Yeah, they go for a Dragon Dance. This thing's not playing around. They are not playing around now. This Dragonite is terrifying. So Dragonite might actually pull this back for them, to be honest with you. So we'll go for a Spore on the off chance we can live a Outrage or a Fire Punch. If we can live a Fire Punch, that'd be great. They go for an Ice Spinner. I didn't even realize he got that move. That's obviously going to KO Magic Mushroom over here. So that's a real shame. So down goes the Magic Mushroom. Down goes the Magic Mushroom. Now we've got to think, what do we do here? Ice Spinner. It's got to have Outrage and Extreme Speed, right? It's got to be that. That's got to be what it is. Surely it's got to be what it is. So with that in mind, let's go for a Fake Out, break that multi-scale. That's the main thing we want to do here. Break that multi-scale. There we go. Flinched and couldn't move. That's what we like. And now we go for a nice and powerful... Wait, is Gigaton Hammer better than Play Rough in this instance? I think we go for Gigaton Hammer. I don't think they'll have Earthquake. I think they have Extreme Speed. No, they have Earthquake. They have Earthquake. Damn it. That's going to take us out. Gigamits goes down. What can you do there? What can you do? Now we're going to go into our Cerulege, and the only way we can win this is by Swords Dancing here. They're going to go for an Earthquake, of course. That's going to be able to take us right down to our Sash. It's a physical attack, so it should activate our Weak Armor. Or does it have to be contact moves? No, it's physical attacks. I thought so. That's going to boost our speed sharply, which is great. And we're going to go for a Swords Dance real quick, which is going to be amazing. So we're now at +2 attack, +2 speed. And the only move we've got to go for is Shadow Sneak. So I'm going to go ahead and do that straight away. They're going to withdraw Dragonite. Oh, wow. Okay, so they're expecting us to sweep right now. They're going to go into Garchomp. No, they're going to go into Iron Bundle. They're going to go into Iron Bundle. That's going to take a Shadow Sneak to the face right now. Boom, there we go. So now we're going to go for another Shadow Sneak and hopefully take out this Iron Bundle. All they really needed to do, though, is go into Garchomp and get the Rough Skin damage, right? And unless they don't have Rough Skin on the Garchomp, which would make sense. We're going to go for another Shadow Sneak anyway and take this thing out. I don't think they needed to switch out there. I think they were fully expecting Shadow Claw, though, to be fair. They were probably expecting Shadow Claw, which would have took out the Dragonite, so they're probably saving it for later. Which is absolutely fine. They're going to go into the Garchomp. Garchomp, the only thing we can really do to Garchomp here is go for a Shadow Sneak. So, no, we can go for a Close Combat. We'll go for Close Combat. That's better. That's better. If they are Rough Skin, of course, it's going to take us out. No problems there. We get a crit! What is it with me and crits nowadays? Seriously, because we're getting loads of crits. The Rough Skin's going to obviously take us out. And that's down goes the Garchomp. And also down goes the Cerulege. So we're in a decent position though right now. We're in a very decent position. So the Iron Bundle's still around. But we can handle it. I'm sure we can handle it. So we're going to go into our nice and powerful Noivern. As they're going to go into they're going to go into the Dragonite. I can get my words out. We'll go for a Draco Meteor. Or is Stab Hurricane better in this instance? No, Draco Meteor is definitely better. So they probably switch out into the Gastrodon right now. No, they switch out into the Iron Bundle right now. They actually have Extreme Speed, which is interesting. So that's pretty cool. As we're going to go for a Draco Meteor, and that's going to take out the Dragonite, no problem whatsoever. That's great. So that goes down. Oh yeah, we took out the Iron Bundle already, so we won the game. Oh wow, okay. Alright, so that was GG. They came down to Noivern. Really don't think... Well, to be fair, they didn't know what moves we had on Cerulege. So Dragonite switching out was understandable because we could have easily gone for a Shadow Claw, and they wanted to save that Extreme Speed for later on down the line. That makes sense. So thank you for watching today's video. GG Alto, that was awesome. Please like and subscribe for double daily uploads from me. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a bit.